Hello, it's Ben here for Miami TV, just outside Leeds Sports Village, and Manchester United just lost 1-0 to Arsenal in our first home game of the WSL season. I'm here with our kid here, Ian. Ian, what's your thoughts on the game, pal?
Do you know what, I'm disappointed. The girls put in a really good shift in the first half. They played really well for the first half an hour. They were the better team. Arsenal then got into it towards half time, and for half time came good time for us. Unfortunately, at the start of the second half, we just didn't seem to come out. We just sat further back and further back and further back and further back, and then in the end, Van der Donk does what she does best and gets a poacher's goal in the 87th, 88th minute. If I'm honest, Arsenal probably deserved it overall, but the girls played so well in that first half. But again, we're not taking our chances. We probably had 2 or 3 really good chances and didn't score again. So that's probably the only concern I have at the moment, is that we're not finishing our chances.
Do you feel as though we haven't learnt our lessons from last season? Because against Reading we did exactly the same thing when we stood back, we sat back, we sat back, we sat back. It's like we're playing the opposition too much respect at times. It's like we should be Manchester United, we should be going out and getting at them. Do you feel that sometimes we're maybe playing into their hands a little bit by just being a little bit cautious, by just being that little bit further back?
Do you know what the thing is though? In the first half, in the first 30 minutes, we weren't like that.
No.
We were on the front foot, playing, going forward, and we were the better team. So I just think we are not as good a side when we are sitting back. If we just kept pushing forward and doing what we were doing in the first 30 minutes, and as we did in the first half at City, that second half could have been completely different. But we just played into Arsenal's hands by just sitting back and getting further and further back, and the goal was coming. If it hadn't been for Mary Earps this evening, it could have been 3 or even 4. So she pulled off some worldies at times, that smother, a couple of really good tip saves. So, we're lucky it's only 1, but if we just keep pushing forward like we were in the first 30 minutes or so, we will give any team in the WSL a run for their money.
Who's your player of the match, shall we say?
Has to be Mary Earps. She, if it wasn't, as I said, if it wasn't for her, it would have been it would have been a significantly worse score for us. So Mary Earps man of the match, but I thought Abby McManus again at the back was fantastic. She was in there with these last ditch challenges as well. So between the two of them, they were the best players on the park. Unfortunately, nothing really going forward again.
Cheers, Ian, man.
Cheers, Benji.